Hello guys and welcome back to Repair and Resell. In today's video we're gonna take a look at this nunchuck to see all the possible fault it could have and what we can do to resolve the issue. I got the idea to do this video because the other day I was trying to play some Wii classics because I just had some fun and I wanted to do that, and I had a problem with this particular nunchuck. It was unresponsive, but in fact I discovered that the problem was simply a bad contact with the Wii remote. This ear was dirty and couldn't read the nunchuck correctly. So in order to fix my problem, I simply used some isopropyl alcohol 99% with some Q-tips here, and I cleaned it all in, and I also cleaned the connector a little bit, and it was all good. But I was hoping for a more difficult problem so I can show them to you. So I still think that if this trick didn't work for you, it would be nice if we can go in a more in-depth analysis of the nunchuck. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open it right now. It's a really simple device to open. It basically just have two screws holding it back. The only thing difficult with those screws is that these are three-wing screws, so you need a special type of screwdriver in order to open it, like all those products. I got a little container to put my screws in now. And yeah, so again, when you're doing those repair, you will never get some real screw on the outside of the controller, which is pretty bad. So you always need to have the proper type of screwdriver. So here we go. It's simply snap in. I don't want to break it. This would be a shame. Here we go, just like that. So here is the nunchuck and what it looks like in the inside of it. Just gonna replace that in place. Here we go. So here we have all the wire. It's a nice connector. There is 5 wire, and the first problem we can see on these nunchuck is if a wire goes bad. I will show you an example. So each of the pin right here correspond at a pin on the connector. You can see that there is 5 of them. I will get a pair of tweezers in order to show it better to you. Here we go. So there is 5 pin right here. One ear, one ear, one ear, one ear, and one ear. There is none in the middle, and these are used to communicate with the joystick, the nunchuck motherboard. So what I'm gonna do right now is that I'm gonna take this opportunity to get a new guy in on the channel. In fact, you already saw it if you watch other video, but it's the multimeter. So in order to test this, you need to, I set it on continuity, and I will just show you that all the wiring is going good. I'm just gonna do this like this, and here we can test it correctly. So I'm gonna just try to find a good position, and we will go for the first pin. I don't know where it connects, so I will have to find it out. I think I will place the lead in this first. So I'm just gonna, there is a little hole at the top. My lead is a bit big, but we go for the top right for the moment. And I'm trying to make sure I got enough pressure, and we should be able to find where it goes. Sorry, I will go inside now because it's not going well. Okay, so while reassembling the nunchuck, I elucidate the mystery of those wire, and I know where each of them goes now. So basically, if you check this one right here in the top left corner, it's actually the middle pin right here, the third one, and it's making a clear beep. The top one right here is actually, sorry, I'm gonna place it right. The one that we initially found on the right, the first one on the right. The one in the middle, right there, is actually the one on the left. First one on the left, which is pretty interesting. The fourth one, I think it's the one right here, the second from the right, if I make no mistake. No, it's the second from the left. And I don't know which one I was holding. Sorry. And the bottom one, it is... I think it's the same one. We'll try something else. Yeah, on the last two in the rows, in the third rows, I think these are the same connection. Sorry. So the top one actually gave me the first on the right, so I'm gonna try again. The middle one. Sorry, the middle one. Yeah, the middle one to give me this one. So there are two that are going the same ways. And the middle pin is actually the ground, if I make no mistake. The second pin from the right is actually the ground. So this is why we were having a bit of trouble. It can be a bit messy to figure this all out, but now that we find this, we have a better understanding on how the joystick work, and if there is some wire not working correctly, you will have to change them. Right here, you can change the whole thing, or you can try to run a jumper wire somewhere around and to connect it closer to the end of the nunchuck. So this is enough for the testing of this. Now we're gonna take a look around. So what we can see here are the buttons for the nunchuck. You can remove them. If they are faulty, this is the part you need to clean, and this is the conductive pad you might need to change. So pretty simple. There is only 3 wire right here, so you can even change this little part right here. There might be a way to remove that from there. I'm just gonna try. I think I see how we do it. We need to lift it enough so you can slide it right there, just like that. And if you want to change that part, you can do it. It should fix your issue with your C or Z button not working. What I like to do before that, I like to clean it and also try to change this conductive pad right here. Most of the time it can fix the issue, especially the cleaning if you used to play with dirty ends. And you can put this back in place just like that. Now it's back, and as there is only 3 wires soldered in, it shouldn't be a big mess to change. So I'm gonna put this back in. Just making sure it's at the right place. Just like that. Here we go. Now it's back in and it's cookie. This is what we like. And the last thing that can be faulty here is the analog stick module. If you want to know how to change these, I will leave you a link in the description below. I think I'm gonna make a series on this. And basically, if you want to access this, you will need to remove this plastic cover right there. And it just grip in like that, you know. So you just clips it out, and you will be able to access the pin. But before that, make sure to unsolder these wires, because you will rip them up as they are connected to the board, or you can simply maybe remove it as I did before, and you will be able to access to the pin of the analog stick module, and you will be able to do your fix right here if you are experiencing some joystick drift. But that will be all for today's video. I hope that you enjoy it, and have a nice day.